Yo guys, are we live right now? We are testing right now to go live with the laptop, so that would be really awesome if that works. And Bitcoin is still trading above 40,000 US dollars, guys. So that is really beautiful. We actually had a small pullback to 41.5k, but as you can see right now we're getting bought up again and we're just going back up. And in today's video, in today's live stream, I just want to have a check with you guys, and we're gonna have a look at some charts. We're gonna have a look at some interesting charts. I'm gonna share you some tweets, and yeah, guys. So make sure to drop the thumbs up, guys. Very much appreciated. And let me first check in the chat if I can see anyone joining in. Let's give it a moment for everyone to join the live stream, guys. I can actually share the live stream also over on Twitter. So who we got here? We got. Are you playing darts? Yeah, yeah. I do like to play darts. Yeah, I haven't done it actually for a while, but I actually love to play darts. I'm not that good in playing darts, but I love it. Same as I love playing pool and many other bar sports actually. So guys, let's just jump straight into this. First, I want to share, like, it's very important for Bitcoin to go up, because when Bitcoin goes up and we are having Christmas dinner later this month in December, we don't look like complete idiots, right? We've been 1 year in the bear market when things are going down, screaming that Bitcoin is going to go higher, and we can finally sit at the dining table at Christmas and feel like a genius, right? Yeah, we knew all along that this was going to happen. Maybe not this high, this fast, but it was an inevitable event, right? So this is at least that you have a lot you have a lot of things to talk about during Christmas dinner. But let's hope that this pump continues until Christmas dinner and that it doesn't go like, let's say, to like 48k and then it corrects back on Christmas to 40k, let's say, for an example. Then again, we are the idiots, right? Yeah, why did you buy? It is correcting. Yeah, well, I'm sorry, but we already went all in right here at 16,000 US dollars. So we are definitely warm in our position, and we are just getting started. That is the crazy part, guys. We're really just getting started. So yeah, and I think I've been talking about the 16-year cycle already since here. Actually, I've been talking about it since end 2022, and it looks more and more likely that we actually going to see something like this, because what we are seeing with Bitcoin right now, the price action is already completely different than what we've seen in previous cycles. So we are seeing a divergence from Bitcoin's price action right now and previous cycles, and that's exactly what I've been saying. Because what I've been saying, and that is this, the 16-year cycle, is that we do get a low on month 47 roughly, of like roughly in November 2022. That's 4-year cycle low was there. Well, that was perfectly hit. Then we went all in, we put all the money in Bitcoin, then we took off. But then right here we actually formed a bit, like, there was a bit weird price action. It was just consolidation right now in hindsight. But the idea is basically that normally with a 4-year cycle we have like a 3-year time span where the price is going to go up, and that 16-year cycle that I'm talking about is that the amount of time that we are going to go up will be shorter than previous bull markets. So it won't be like 3 years, it will be like 1.5, 1.2 years maybe, and then we will top roughly around this yellow area right here, which potentially is followed by a multi-year long bear market. So like a secular bear, this is a secular bull market, which is divided by bull market, bear market, bull market, bear market, bull market, bear market, bull market, bear market. And like, because we have so many bulls and so less bear markets, sooner or later we have to correct from that anticipation as well, from that market structure, because we are getting not only overheated in the shorter term time frame, but also overheated on a macro perspective. But this is definitely not really the topic for right now, as Bitcoin is just pumping. This is a topic we should be discussing later on. But just something to take in mind. That is definitely something that I'm watching, and I've made that plan. That is the strength of that plan already. I made that plan already when I entered right here, because right here I was already saying I'm going to prepare for the 16-year cycle. I'm not going to be the one again that is not going to take profits and has to ride this whole wave down again. So yeah, definitely something to take in mind. It's always very powerful if you make a plan early on. So if you make a plan early on and that plan is unfolding, then it actually tells you you are doing something good. So if you are telling right here about the 16-year cycle, you make that plan, okay, early acceleration, also probably early bull market top, stuff like that. And we can see already that now in hindsight, this is playing out kind of perfectly as the 16-year cycle would go. Then it would also make more sense to continue and keep on following that 16-year cycle, right? Then guys, I also wanted to say, once this Bitcoin rally is done, it is time for altcoins and ordinals to start exploding. Wouldn't be surprised if Pepper Pixel would reach 1 Bitcoin. No, I actually would not be surprised. I think previous hype we went around 0.4 Bitcoin per Pixel Pepper. Of course, there are way more other collections out there, but this is actually going crazy. Then guys, if we go to Ethereum, then we can see that we actually touching some heavy resistance right here, and we could be even forming this rising wedge formation, which I think definitely will break out to the upside, because we haven't seen Ethereum shine like Bitcoin does, and normally Ethereum follows Bitcoin, and we haven't really seen the moment for Ethereum where it's really outperforming Bitcoin. And I think that moment comes very soon, and I've been talking about that with the folks over on Will Alerts, that I do expect that this channel right here, we do get a dip in December, and that dip is still hasn't occurred, but it's coming now. As you can see, I already have alerts ready for this dip, and then I expect that by the end of December or January, we can see Ethereum starting a big rally against Bitcoin. And once that rally starts, we most likely see the Bitcoin dominance coming down, and then we are going to see a lot of liquidity flowing to altcoins. So yeah guys, these are the most important charts to watch right now. Bitcoin for now, later Ethereum. I will share with you a very important chart on Bitcoin, and why Bitcoin can go to way higher levels than we are right now, guys. Way higher levels. But let me quickly share with you the following. If you are interested in trading Bitcoin over on an exchange, right now you can join BingX with the affiliate link down below. You don't need any KYC to trade over on BingX, and you will get $100 Tether trading bonus for free. So everyone that scrolls now below this video, signs up on BingX with the affiliate link down below, gets that $100 Tether. This is the first time that I announced this. And the previous time we actually did that, it was like 1 week and all the signups were already done, because we have only 100 spots, so that went really fast. So yeah, I'm just doing this right now on the live. If you are interested, make sure to check the link down below. Then guys, I want to bring you to your attention to the following chart, and that is the stablecoin dominance. And this is actually the chart that makes me the most bullish right now. And it is actually kind of insane what this chart is doing, and we might even get some early clues on how the 16-year cycle could look in this chart. So let me show you guys. So we had this rising channel in the stablecoin dominance, and what this basically says is that whenever this thing is going up, there is more money in stables, which means less money in Bitcoin. So there is an inverse correlation between this chart and Bitcoin. So whenever this chart goes up, Bitcoin goes down, and whenever this chart goes down, Bitcoin goes up. So you can see we have been coming down very aggressively, But there was no mercy here, guys. We didn't even bounce from the first Fibonacci level right here. We didn't even really bounce. We barely bounced. It was even previous resistance right here. It would make the most sense to get at least somewhat of a bounce from these levels. We didn't get it. We had a falling wedge formation. Normally that one should break out to the upside. We don't get it. It's breaking out to the downside right here, guys. And so we have this Fibonacci level that we just lost. And the next Fibonacci level is right here. As you can see, I also have already alerts around all of these levels, because these are going to be important pivotal moments, macro pivotal moments in Bitcoin. So when this thing comes down and touches this level, there's a very high likelihood that we get a bounce. So this is a nice moment to short or take profits. And then when we come back and we can lose this level, time to long again. So this is very helpful, the stablecoin dominance chart, as it gives just a very good extra confirmation on what's happening with Bitcoin. So you can look at the Bitcoin chart and sometimes think like, okay, I'm not really sure what's happening. Then you check the stablecoin dominance chart and you see like, okay, this is actually confirming this, or I'm wrong on this one, or these are basically important levels, and so on. So yeah, definitely very important. And it's also an edge against other traders, because I have never seen anyone like using the stablecoin dominance as we are doing it here on the channel. And just during 2022 and 2023, it has been very helpful, because we knew at the times when to short Bitcoin, when to long Bitcoin, when to short, when to long. Also have these other indications like the 60-day cycle, where I made a video about earlier, which we can use again in combination with this guy. So yeah, this is very beautiful. And as you can see, like, what is there in between the levels right now and the next level? Like, there's almost nothing. We have some consolidation right here, but it just looks like this thing can break down and can come to the next Fibonacci level. And if we do come down right here, guys, that would be a crazy Bitcoin price. That would be a crazy Bitcoin price. So let me overlay Bitcoin on this chart. I can already show you how much Bitcoin rallied. So when we topped here in the stablecoin dominance at 10, let's take it roughly at 11%, we come down to 7.5%. So that is 3.5% that we lost. 3.5%. Bitcoin went from 26,000 to 42,000. So we lost 3.5% in the stablecoin dominance, and Bitcoin went from 25 to 42. So that is like almost a 20k increase. If this thing goes from 7.5 to 5.5, okay, that's a 2% decline. That would bring Bitcoin at least to 55, roughly 52, 53, 55,000 US dollars. So that's definitely on the tables, guys. When this thing goes down to the next Fibonacci level, 55 or 52, these are definitely high numbers, because I think there are some earlier numbers we have to reclaim first. So the next Fibonacci level for Bitcoin is at 47,840, as you can see right here. There's also some previous support and resistance, so that's definitely going to be an important level as well. However, just don't underestimate this move of Bitcoin. That's also what I wanted to say with the long-term folks, the people who are hodling. I remembered it in previous bull market as well. When Bitcoin started to really take off, you really start to freak out, and you have all this Bitcoin, or you have all this crypto, or maybe depends a little bit on your portfolio. But you have the feeling, I gotta take profits, I gotta sell. But as you can see, if you would sell right here, close to the all-time high, you actually sold pretty early during that bull market. And right now, we have really a big advantage in terms of time. We are very early in the bull market. Things can go crazy. In 1 month, we can jump like crazy with prices. But of course, we will see massive pullbacks. We have seen that in previous bull markets as well. So for example, right here, we had a pullback from the highest to low. That was a 15%. If we would get a 15% pullback right now, that would bring Bitcoin to 35,000 US dollars, right? We have even seen pullbacks in bull markets which were 30%, which bring big Bitcoin back to 29,000 US dollars. Is that possible? Yes. Is it likely right now? Well, right now, not, because we have that very strong momentum, but sooner or later we are going to get that correction. And if we're going to get it from 47, if we're going to get it from 42, if we're going to get it from 45, if we are going to get it from 55, we don't know right now. So for your hodl position, I think right now it's just good to look based on time. And based on time, we're actually still in a good position. So there's no need to get crazy and sell everything right now. This is a moment, if you ask me, to stay put, stay relaxed, don't do too much crazy stuff. If you really want to trade, you just go to BingX, Bybit or BitGet, affiliate link down below in the description. You use some small money of your portfolio, use leverage or whatever, and then trade. So at least you have the feeling you are active in the markets. But to make macro decisions right now with such price action, I think it's difficult to hold Bitcoin. Like CC Binance once said it, right? You won't get rich if you can't hold. If you can't hold your Bitcoin, you won't get rich. And previous bull markets, like for me, it's also like the most money always has been made by just holding, right? Of course, we have like a lot of altcoin trades make a lot of money, but if your main Bitcoin position is a hodl position, which is like 80 or 90% of your portfolio, then that's also where most of the money is being made. And in my experience, most of my money is being made by buying Bitcoin cheap, hold it. So I bought like for literally with all my money right here, roughly at 3,000 US dollars. I added on right here. I added even at the top. This whole period I was buying Bitcoin. This whole period I was also buying Bitcoin. But the most Bitcoin I bought was definitely at 3,000 US dollars, because it was really, for me, very clear. Okay, this is the 4-year cycle low. Let's just go all in, which we also did right here. And then from that hodl position, I just hodled till the top. And that was just very beautiful. I had a very big portfolio back then. And of course, in between, made some swing trades. So I did use sometimes my Bitcoin to, for example, like with an Ethereum trade. I made a lot of Bitcoin using my Bitcoin to switch for Ethereum. And I also made a lot of Bitcoin using my Bitcoin to flip for Chainlink. That were some very profitable and high conviction plays that I played in the past, which were just very successful. But if you right here during this bull market, of course you probably we won't be able to pick the exact top. That is going to be very difficult to pick the exact top. But right now, in terms of time and in terms of your hodl position in the bull market, we are still early. So we are not yet at the previous all-time highs. We haven't even surpassed it. I'm also not really sure if this cycle we are going to crazy surpass it like we did previous cycles, because I do think the returns are getting smaller on Bitcoin. And I'm definitely planning to taking some profits maybe by the end of December or by January. But yeah, I will update you guys about that whenever that happens. But yeah, guys, let me go to the chat. Let me see what you guys are doing. And we can go to some shorter term time frames for Bitcoin. And let me just check what you guys are saying right now. 45 by tomorrow. Yeah, well, that is very, very optimistic. Santa Claus is coming actually tomorrow to the Netherlands as well. Maybe he will bring in a 45k Bitcoin. But yeah, it's possible, but it's just impossible to say right now. BingX is the best. Yeah, it's a very nice exchange, guys. It is a very nice exchange. Yeah, I'm also using it lately pretty often, and I'm very happy with it. The communication with them is pretty nice. They treat the community very good because they're just giving away a lot of free money to people that want to trade. So if you are interested in trading Bitcoin over on BingX, check the affiliate link down below. You can claim $100 Tether in trading bonuses, so you can just basically trade for free. So that is pretty nice, guys. If you want to do that, check that out down below in the description. Let's have a look at PLX USDT on BitGet, microcap. When are you coming to New York? The blockchain today. Yeah, man, I really love New York. We always, I really love to see all these old movies that are recorded in New York, like A Bronx Tale, Wall Street with Charlie Sheen. Like sometimes I even Google like what are the best old movies from 1990s or maybe even 1980s that are filmed and recorded in New York, because New York has just such a charm. And I will go to New York. I just don't have plans right now to fly there. But yeah, I will go to New York 100% because New York is, I for sure have to see that. I have to see that sooner or later. So guys, are there any charts you want me to have a look at? Thank you for all the work you do for us, and thank you for teaching about the 60-year cycle. I never knew about that, and it makes complete sense. Yeah, for me it was the same. Like when I was, you know what's actually crazy? I wanted to share this with you guys. Like that is also why a plan is so important. Like when I was right here, when Bitcoin was $3,000 US, this is really mind blowing for me, because especially in hindsight, and I didn't took advantage of my perspective actually, but Bitcoin was $3,000 US. I was really into these cycles, and I was like, okay, we have that regular 4-year cycle, thinking like cracking the code, right? Okay, we're gonna go 3 years up. Then we have the Shemitah cycle starting in September 2021. Most likely that will be a 1-year decline, 1-year bear market for all the markets. So I already said right here, and you can view old videos from me on YouTube that are published around this time or around this time, where I'm actually saying, okay, this is the bear market low and we are going to top in September 2021. But the crazy part is, guys, that this happened now for me 2 times already. I made a lot of money in the bull market, but I lost a lot of money in the bear market because I didn't took that profit approach. Like I didn't took a lot of profits right here at the top. Well, I actually knew it. From here, I already said September 2021 is the moment we're going to top. And I think I was 1 month off, you know? And right here, I did the same thing. Right here, I also made a plan. I make a plan already for what's going to happen. And now I have a lot of different things. I have a lot of alerts in play. I have a lot of text in play to convince me, a lot of charts in play that will be shown to me at certain moments in time, where then I can convince myself to look objectively at the markets and not be caught up in the emotional sentiment. Because right here, guys, I really felt so confident. And I was also really busy. I was living in Bali, Indonesia. I was moving back to the Netherlands around the time somewhere. So there was a lot of things happening in my environment, but I was super confident. It really felt like you don't want to hold any dollars, right? So yeah, so I didn't took that much profit. Of course, I took some profits. I bought nice stuff, yeah, which has some value. But yeah, I didn't like went to my hodl position and like exchange this for US dollar Tether. No, I didn't do that. Like a small part, yes, but not enough to really load up right here at the bottom with like triple your hodl position or something, you know, or quadruple your hodl position. So I'm planning to do that right now as well. I'm definitely going to be more leaning towards a take profit approach during this bull market, and I'm going to also follow the plan that I've already made very early on, because the previous bull market, the plan that I made worked out perfectly. I just didn't follow it completely. And yeah, the plan that I'm making right now, I'm going to follow that more. And I've already shared in the separate videos as well. It doesn't really matter if Bitcoin shoots to 200,000 or to 1 million US dollars. You're still going to win. Like I went all in right here at the green arrow, right, at 16,000 US dollars. So if I'm going to take profits like at the all-time high or maybe at 50k, and I take half of my hodl portfolio out, I'm already up over 200%, right? I can use that money. I can buy a house, you know, I can buy a house, live rent free, do something like that. I can have some pocket money. I can invest more money into Will Portal, can do all of these things, right? And then even leave half of the other portfolio, or like a smaller chunk, depending on your size, of course, just leave it in. Because if we then ever get that moment that we all talk about with Bitcoin, yeah, we go to infinity. So let's say my thesis 16-year cycle is wrong. Okay, it's wrong. I still made 300 profit on 50% of my portfolio. I got 50% left in the portfolio, which goes to infinity. You know, I'm still profiting either way. I'm just not maybe private jet rich, but I'm all, you know, but I don't have to give any of my freedoms away. So, and that is what's all about for me. It's all about the freedom. So that is the most important thing. The freedom for me, that is also why I started crypto. That's why I still do crypto. That's why I love crypto. It's the freedom. I wake up, I do whatever I want. I watch the charts. There's always something to do. You need more money, you look for more opportunities. You need to develop yourself. You need to develop your emotional state. You need to develop your charting skill. It is very challenging, but next to that, it's very fun to be active in the crypto markets. But I have to say, guys, that the bear market was definitely a very challenging and difficult time. And I think for a lot of content creators, a lot of YouTube channels left during the bear market. And I can really understand that, guys. During this bear market, I can really understand that people are leaving YouTube and that communities are being abandoned. I'm very happy that we continue to work during this whole bear market. And I have to say there were really periods during that bear market that things were just very, very hard. Because you come from that mindset with the bull market, and yeah, you just completely get crushed in the bear market. You completely get crushed. But nevertheless, we stick true, we continue, and yeah, right now we have a beautiful community back in the bull market. A lot of wisdom is here. So it's super beautiful, guys. Let me go over to the chats and let's see what you guys are saying. You are welcome to stay at my place. Well, I would love that. I would love that. New York. Let's do it. I went all in at the bottom of the double tops. Oh shit. Between 19 and 30k. Okay, that's still good. You're up. Felt great, but didn't take enough profits either. I mean, what do you mean? You went previous bull market. Oh, previous bull market. You went to the get land and a house purchase, then go from there. Yeah, exactly. Because that's the whole point. Like, it depends what you want in your life, right? If you want to live in Europe, if you want to live in the States, if you want to live in Asia, or wherever you can find a government or you can find a country that really fits with your needs. So I'm, for example, living in the Netherlands. This is not my favorite country of choice, although I do like the Netherlands in a lot of ways. There are other countries where I feel I'm being treated better with my needs. Like I said, the value for me for freedom is super, super high. Holland is a very regulated country. There are rules for every little thing, and that's just, for some people, it's really nice. Oh wow, everything is clear. But for me, it's the opposite. It's just like, I don't like to have rules for every single thing, right? But yeah, that's the really personal choice, and you got to check for yourself. What do you want to do? Where do you want to live? What are the values of your life? What is important? And yeah, if you can afford a house in a country that you like, so you live rent-free in the country of choice, which for you in your personal experience is a beautiful place and a beautiful country. And yeah, what else do we need, guys? What else do we want? Like, for me personally, if I live close to the beach in a country where there's a lot of freedom, where's delicious food, where the people are happy and talk active, and you can easily lay contact and have a nice house, I love it. I love it. USDC is going up since 29 November, the first sign for Bitcoin top. Yeah, we can have a look at the USDC chart. I actually looked at that chart, so you're right. I don't know if it's going up, but it is touching an important level. So let me go to the USDC dominance. But I do have to say that, yeah, as you can see, USDC dominance right here touching an important level. Important fib level and the bottom of this channel. So, but I do want to make the case that USDC is less important than USDT. And if we go to USDT, we still have some space to go a little bit lower, as you can see, till the support. So this is interesting, because maybe when we are touching the support right here, we are going to see that Bitcoin top. But that's why I like to combine these two charts. I like to combine them, and then when you combine them, you basically get this, which is a bit in between, right? But I like it, because the reason why I like this so much is because it's just super respectfully respecting this channel. What else, guys? What up? What up? VW, buy land in Bali. Yeah, probably. When is the Blockchain Today party in Amsterdam? Well, we can organize a party. If you guys are interested in that, we can organize a meet and greet. But I wouldn't do it in Amsterdam. We can find a different location for that. I'm living myself in the east of the Netherlands, close to Germany. So yeah, guys, if you guys are living close to that too, and there's interest for organizing a party and meet the community type of thing, then yeah, let's do it. I would be really down for that. So a lot of people asking about altcoins, and this is, I want to go back to the street. Once this Bitcoin rally is done, and I don't know if it's done right now, but we will know after a big sell-off on Bitcoin, it is time for altcoins and ordinals to start exploding. So for sure, guys, when we go to Bitcoin dominance, this one is still going up. This one is still going up. So if we take the Fibonacci retracement tool right here, you can see we have some space to move up to the 61.80%. Yeah, that would be insane. Actually, that would be perfect, guys. That would be so perfect. This one goes up 61.80%. We take our Bitcoin at this specific level, which is former support, former resistance, perfect. We take our Bitcoin right here, we dump it into Ethereum and other altcoins and other BTC charts that look beautiful. Bitcoin rolls over and bam! Lots of liquidity going to altcoins. I think this is actually something that can play out. So I'm definitely going to look for that. So you also got to imagine, right now still all the attention is on Bitcoin, because everything is happening around the ETF. Like the narrative right now is not altcoins. The narrative is the ETF. And people invest in the narrative. It's always an emotional game. Previous bull markets, like what was here the narrative? Inflation. Here all the money was being printed. Inflation. Okay. That is the narrative. Hyperinflation was also first Bitcoin. Here the narrative was DeFi. Suddenly all this regulation came with Bitcoin. We need DeFi. We need something to avoid regulations. DeFi went completely crazy. This narrative was maybe Bitcoin's digital gold, but this bull market was really also an altcoin bull market, because so many altcoins, Ethereum, and took off during this bull market. And during this bull market was just there was the narrative, okay, any project that is using cryptocurrency is legit, right? Any project could just hype into infinity. So this was just money was being thrown everywhere. So this was every project, and here it was really focused on DeFi. Right now I think this bull market, after Bitcoins is done, I think we are going to see decentralized exchange tokens are going to do really, really good. I think I'm also invested in those. I've shared many of them over on World Alerts. We made 2 trades on DYDX with more than 100% profit, guys. So definitely that was definitely very beautiful. But decentralized exchanges tokens are going to do very good. AI tokens, a couple of them I think are going to do very, very good. And I think ordinals. And I'm invested in all of these 3 sections. I think ordinals, guys, are really going to blow people's mind. I really think so. Ordinals and Bitcoin NFTs. We have seen what happened with Ethereum. Billions and billions of dollars went to the Ethereum NFT space. And I think with Bitcoin, it can get even more crazy. If not same, if it even would get close to Ethereum's hype, and we already would made so much money. We already invested. I invested very early in ordinals. I invested here. I invested in these periods also in ordinals. And that is Audi token, but that is also Bitcoin NFT. So I'm holding like Pepper Pixel. I'm holding Bitcoin Punks. I have some more NFTs that I'm holding. So yeah, guys. Let me go to the chat. Hit the like, guys. Yeah, hit the like for the ones that are new to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Very much appreciated. But yeah, that's for Bitcoin. Let's go quickly. Bitcoin in the short-term time frame. What are we seeing in there? Yeah, it's very difficult to do TA on these things, right? Like, probably it's consolidating right now. You gotta have these patterns right here. So we had here also like somewhat of a horizontal resistance, like these triangle formations, horizontal resistance, breakout to the upside. We get a pump of 2%. Here, breakout to the upside, pump of 5 to 6%. So right now, you never know, right? Maybe it's coming down. It's going to have a correction like that, like a pullback that we have been talking about. But it doesn't have to happen. Maybe this thing just continues to go up. Maybe in a couple of days we are trading at 45k, maybe even 46, 47. It is all possible. So I'm not planning to sell my HODL portfolio. I'm not planning to sell that right now. But I might thinking of selling at the end of December or beginning of January. If things get really crazy during the time period, I might be selling a little bit, but who knows? For now, I'm still holding tight because it's also not easy to hold tight with your HODL portfolio. That's also a skill you have to acquire after all these bull markets. So yeah, guys. Do you run a Discord channel? No, not anymore. We used to have a Discord with the channel, but no, we don't have it. We have a free Telegram channel, which anyone can join. That's the community Telegram channel for important updates, videos, and so on. Make sure to join that down below in the description. There is, of course, the private Telegram channel from Will Alerts, where you can receive extra information. For that, it's also free, but this is for more active community members, and those are for people that sign up on an exchange using the affiliate link down below. Because as you know, the production cost of Will Portal, there is cost to develop these tools, and yeah, we just ask in return that you trade under our affiliates, and if we do get some money in fees, then that will be reinvested into Will Portal. And I can tell you already right now, most of my own money is going into it, so it's not even that it's like all the money of the fees that it's building Will Portal. No, definitely not. It's mostly of my own money that's going into it, and yeah, it's just also something that I want to give back to the community, a nice tool, something that I can use myself. That's actually how it started. It started previous bull market. I was just like, okay, I just want to have one website on one page where I can just quickly screen everything that's happening or the most important things. And that's where I actually started. Then we started there. So we already quite some time busy with it. It changed a lot. And yeah, I think it's going pretty good. The amount of visitors are increasing. A lot of websites are mentioning us. And yeah, I think a lot of traders are actually getting a lot of profit from this because it's also completely for free to use. And yeah, definitely, if you are not using Will Portal, then you're definitely missing out because it's a completely free tool which just gives you an extra dimension of market information. So yeah, guys, that's it for Bitcoin. If you like today's live stream, make sure to leave a thumbs up. If you are new, make sure to subscribe down below, guys. For the ones that are interested in joining BingX, check the affiliate link down below because the first 100 new signups will get or can claim a $100 Tether trading bonus for free. And the previous time we actually had this promotion going on, in 1 week all the slots were filled, maybe even quicker. That one went really fast, and tomorrow I will announce it in my daily videos. I will share this over on the Telegram channels too. So yeah, be quick if you want to have an account on BingX. There's no KYC there. You can trade Bitcoin, altcoins, S&P 500, and many other trading pairs that you cannot do on different exchanges. So yeah, definitely worth checking out, and always worth to have multiple exchanges already set up right now in this bull market. Right, whenever something happens, you can easily switch, or you can diversify. Have a little bit on Bybit, a little bit on BitGet, a little bit on BingX. So you also don't have all your eggs in one basket from an exchange. So yeah, guys, that was it for today's live stream. Thank you all for being here with me. It was super nice. And yeah, I wish every single one of you a beautiful day. And I hope to see every single one of you in the next video. Bye bye.